What is going on, beautiful folks? Welcome to another episode of Mornings with Lee Hammock, your favorite self-aware narcissist. Today, we're going to be talking about behaviors that you would not expect from a lying, cheating narcissist. Um, yeah, behaviors that you would not expect. A lot of people expect narcissists to start acting weird and being distant and things like that when they are, stepping outside the relationship dynamic and whatnot. So I got tagged in a video yesterday of a woman explaining her story about how she found out her narcissistic her fiance was cheating on her like 6 days before the wedding and whatnot, and how that she didn't know until somebody showed her proof, like as actual physical proof of whatnot, like pics. He was I think he was on one of those like BDSM websites, so he was getting loose with it while he was cheating. And she showed proof. She got screenshots, pictures, videos of him and everything. He still denied it. It's like, AI is getting out of control, babe. This is AI. And then the actual woman who he was cheating with said, no, you didn't artificially do me. So she found out, he started crying or whatever. But she got in depth, y'all. So she's like, I didn't know he was cheating because he was so good to me. Like, that's why it hurts so bad. Getting cheated on hurts regardless. But she said she didn't know that he was cheating because he was so good to her. Some narcissists and toxic people will be good to you while they're cheating on you, y'all. They'll be nice to you. They'll be affectionate to you. They'll be doing a lot of different things to you and for you while they're actively being horrible behind the scenes. Narcissists are very good at compartmentalizing things, right? They are very good at just saying, hey, this part of my life doesn't affect this part of my life. I can be a good fiance here, good fiance, quote unquote, but be doing horrible stuff behind the scenes, right? Now I'm gonna share my screen right here. I'm gonna share the screen of what she was going through, like right here. You see it right here. This is directly from TikTok right here. It says, things my ex did while cheating on me, right? The first thing was plan a wedding, even though I wanted to wait a year. So rushing. You see what I'm saying? I think part of what he was doing, part of his conscience was like, she's gonna discover what I'm doing. So let's rush. Let's rush to the, meet me at the altar in your white dress. But run, like Usain Bolt to the altar. Don't walk, run to the altar. Let's rush. They try to reassure you and make you feel good about, hey, look, let's do this thing. Like, I want to be married to you forever. My parents, or I see these stories about people being married for 60 years, and I love it. I want to be married to you forever. Blah, 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 right? So they do this type of stuff right here. They rush you to the altar. The second one, help me navigating through my ADHD. So he helped her with her own mental health stuff. You know what I mean? He helped her with her own mental health things. Like, he helped her. That's wild. But like I said, sometimes they'll be kind and compassionate while they're being there for you. Number 3, have his entire Instagram about me. Post, story, even the bio. That just goes to show you that not all narcissists will hide you on social media. Some of them will put you front and center on their social media because, again, that's a different part of their life. On Instagram, you're my partner, you're my life, you're my destiny, you're my heart, my soul. But on Fet Life or whatever site he was on, he on there getting loose. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole different part of him and whatnot. And even in this video right here, y'all, it says practice our first dance for our wedding. Like, this is what they're doing in this video. They're practicing the first dance because she found out like 5 or 6 days before the wedding that he was cheating. And of course he denied it and started crying. And then when he started crying and it came clean, he was just like, I don't know why I did it, but I can stop it. You don't know why you did it, but you can stop it. What? That doesn't make any sense. Number 5, had his location on even when he went to a woman's house. That's bold right there. That just kind of goes to show you that, like, I'm so bold. I'm so confident in my behaviors. I'm so confident in myself. I think I'm better than you. I think I'm smarter. I'm going to keep my location on. So you can see where I'm at. I'm not hiding anything from you. Cheaters turn their location off, don't they? You see? Cheaters turn their location off. Cheaters wouldn't show you where they are at all times. You see? If you question me about it, I can just tell you, I can just make a lie up about it. You know what I mean? But a lot of times you're not going to question them because they, like I said, you're not going to question them because they're right there showing you the location. Why would you question something? Like, oh, the location is on, so I don't even have to question what they're doing, where they at. Number 5 says, Oh, that was number 5. Number 6 says sign papers to take my last name. And so that's a very, very unique behavior right there. He was going to take her last name. That's how much I love you, girl. I'm going to take your last name. Maybe he had a last name he was trying to get rid of. Maybe he had a last name that he was ashamed of. Maybe the last name represented his shame. Maybe he had just a decent last name. It just represented his shame. So maybe if I take your last name, I feel better about the situation. I'm doing good deeds for you, right? Look how much I love you. So if I didn't love you, I wouldn't do all of this type of stuff, right? So if you catch me cheating, which he did, he's always trying to explain all this stuff that he did for her. And then the last one says, call, text me every hour, every day. A lot of times people ask the questions like, how do they find time to cheat? We were always together. We did this, we did that, we did this, we did that. Like, I don't know how they found time to do it. I don't know how they found time to cheat on me. And this is that. They find time, y'all. They found time. They find time. It says cheating fiance. And that's right there. Like I said, in the comment section is just like, nobody is safe. Hope you're doing well. Traumatized me my whole life. Like the comment section is, commenting and whatnot. But this just kind of goes to show you that not all narcissists will be suspicious with their behaviors. Not all toxic people will be suspicious with their behaviors and their actions while they're actively cheating on you and doing horrible things behind the scenes. Not every narcissist is going to be the same, right? Every narcissist is going to be different. And this is just being in the mind of a narcissist. Let me dig into the mind of a narcissist here. Y'all know I'll be closing my eyes when I dig into the when I go into narcissist mode. I be closing my eyes, right? Make sure you also sub to the channel if you haven't. So hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, you made it this far, hit the subscribe button. This is Mornings with Lee. That's like I'm about to go to the gym. Y'all see me in gym boy, and whatnot. This is fresh thoughts, and such. But going to my narcissist brain, right? If I was doing this in this situation, I was still being good to my partner while I'm actively cheating on them. These good deeds, the good things that I'm doing, the reassurance that I'm doing, make me feel less guilty. It helps me avoid the shame because I'm doing good. I'm making up for it every day. Even though I might be on these BDSM websites, even though I might go to another woman's house and tie them up, put them in a swing or tie them up or, whatever, maybe we gonna get loose with it here. You know what I mean? We gonna get loose over here. We do loose things over here. You know what I mean? But I want to text my boo before and I text her right after. So I don't feel as bad about it. Yeah, I had this other woman tied up, strung from the ceiling, but I text my boo's like, hey, how you doing? I'm not doing anything. I'm hanging out. Hey, that's the mindset. They justify their actions. They justify their behaviors because of the stuff that the good deeds that they're doing. So sometimes they're doing good things, doing good deeds for you. They're being reassuring. They're being kind, compassionate, and loving because they are doing this horrible stuff and they feel like they can get rid of the shame while they're doing it. Texting you every hour of the day, doing all these behaviors, shining out for you, like being nice to you, just being overall trying to be the overall good partner to you. This is the mindset that goes into it right here, y'all. They feel like they're doing you right. They feel like they're doing right by you when they're doing good deeds. So not every narcissist will be doing horrible stuff. Not every narcissist will retreat within themselves or start being distant, start being quiet. Stop taking you as much. Stop telling you that they love you as much. Some of them will absolutely go above and beyond to be normal, to be more loving, to be more compassionate. And this is going to be another weird part of right here, y'all. Sometimes these affairs and these infidelities help them take out some kind of weird frustration, especially because she was so shocked. And I'm going to say this right here, y'all. And this might sound weird to some people. This is just me being open. She was so shocked that he was into this BDSM type of stuff. It seemed like he might not have been doing that with her. I know it's going to sound weird to some people, but you get a lot of narcissistic. I can only speak for narcissistic men in this situation right here. You get a lot of narcissistic men that have these kind of, deep kinks where they want to tie people up, where they want to do all types of freaky, dirty things to people, but they don't want to do it to their partner. They want to view their partner in a different light. So they might, I'm not saying they won't, but sometimes they don't do the dirtiest, freakiest stuff to their partners because they want to view their partner in a certain type of light. They want to view their partner as this perfect princess, perfect queen or whatever. But over here, we tying them up. We doing all this kind of other stuff right here. So sometimes they don't do this stuff with their partners. that they do with other people because of this type of dynamic right here. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes that's the way it goes. This is just the weird mindset, y'all. Cause like just being real. I've been there before. You just like you in this mindset. You just don't want to view your partner in a different light because it's just it just makes you look at people differently once they once things start to happen and just being in a different space and whatnot. That's what I was just saying. Like, so not every narcissist or toxic person is going to behave the same way. Some of them are going to be horrible to you while they're cheating on you. Some of them are going to be distant and blame you, that type of stuff right there. But some of them, like this person right here, will be loving, kind, compassionate, and be doing everything right. And then you won't have no idea that they're doing it. Like you said, like she was absolutely shocked. And of course, she called the wedding off. Good for her. Because like if y'all go watch the video on her page, what's her name on here? I'll find her. If y'all are on TikTok, you can find it. It's if y'all are on TikTok, you can find her page or whatever. I'll credit her and whatnot. But she was completely, I'm telling you, she was flabbergasted that this had happened to her. Like she was just like, what the hell is going on here? She was like, I had no idea that he was doing this type of stuff. And then even when she found out, he was still acting like he didn't know what the hell was going on. Even when she found out, he was still like, what? I don't know what's going on. I had no idea that this type of stuff would happen. You're like, he was still lying and saying that everybody else was lying on him. This is her TikTok right here, y'all. E-Dage Kinsey, whatever. But she was like, he was crying. He was like vehemently denying it at first. But then the girl said, no, I got video of us together. Like you freaky with it. You recorded it. You have a copy of the tape as well. And he looked at her, looked at his fiance. He was like, can we talk in the back? Can we talk in the back room, please? Away from everybody. He went in the back room. He's like, oh my goodness. And then he started boohoo crying and came clean and just like, I don't know why I'm doing this stuff, but I can change it. I can change it. Don't call the wedding off. Yeah, of course you call the wedding off. You didn't embarrass her in front of everybody. Call the damn wedding off, y'all. You know what I mean? I know you made it this far. It's an extremely tough thing to do. But anyways, y'all, thank you for tuning into another episode, y'all. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Y'all know these morning episodes, it's just kind of, we talk a little different on the morning times than we do on the Narcissist Code podcast and whatnot. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Make sure if you haven't already either, check out joining one of my support groups of my communities right here. I have a course and I have a support group. The support group, we meet at least once a week, once or twice a week. To talk and chat and get around people that are going through similar things, meet friends and things like that. Anyways, y'all, thank you for tuning in. And as always, mental illness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.